16 meters here. My dad married my stepmom just about a year ago. She didn't want me to live here and wants me gone. I've insisted that I should stay as I don't want to live with my mom. Her husband is a piece of work, so we are always clashing. She announced last month that she wouldn't allow me to eat anything she cooks or cook anything that she buys, and I should arrange my own food completely separately, down to the ingredient level, including salt, because I'm not her problem to deal with. This is annoying, but anyway, I can handle it, and I didn't want to act entitled, so I started buying and cooking my own food. We've been going like this since then. Her sister had an accident a few days ago, and on the day of the accident stepmother texted me in the afternoon saying she's bringing the sister's children over, and they'll arrive around midnight, asked me to buy groceries and snacks, and make a late dinner for them. I never replied to her, and didn't do anything. I have to say that, while for a few hours it didn't look good for her sister, and had to go into surgery, it ended up being successful and she will thankfully make a full recovery. They came, she noticed there's no food and they indeed were hungry, so she was angry at me, and I told her that it's not my problem to deal with, and she said I'm being a jerk, and I said, takes one to know one. She ended up ordering pizza. My dad told me that I was out of line and I should have just done what she wanted me to do, because it was an emergency, and I should have done a favor for her, and it would have gone a long way to improve our relationship. I told him that our relationship has always been hopeless because she hated me for no reason, so there's nothing I can do that can make her hate me any less, and at this point I've accepted it and don't care anymore. He said it's not true, and I'm now grounded. NTA. You are not entitled. Your father is a real piece of work too. I cannot imagine marrying someone who would treat my child so badly. I recommend you get away from all of them as soon as possible. Yes, it's what she wants, but is it really worth staying in such a nasty environment? Seriously, I was going to say this as well. If I was with someone who treated my son like this, they would be out on their *** in no time. Info. How did your dad sire you when he has no fucking balls? NTA. This is the real question here. NTA. Why is your dad allowing this to happen? You are 16 and living at home. You shouldn't be paying for your own food. Make your dad fix this problem. My dad pays me for the food I buy, although stepmother believes I should pay for it myself because I have an income. NTA. Your father is the one in the wrong. No one should allow their kid to be treated that way. Step is heartless. I would not have done it either. I would kick her *** out immediately. Dad is an asshole for sure. NTA. The biggest star here is your father for allowing you to be treated this way. Do you have a grandparent or aunt/uncle you can talk to about how you're being treated? An adult needs to step in and make sure you are being taken care of, and your dad isn't going to do it. NTA. They'd tell me to man up. NTA. Your dad is letting his wife treat you like a housemate instead of a family member. He is a fool to let his wife abuse his child. Housemates would be treated better than this, and they have more rights. NTA. I will never understand how a parent can allow someone to treat their child like that. I literally just said this out loud. What a coward his dad is. NTA. But your father is a huge asshole and a major failure as a parent. Info. Why did your dad marry this woman if it was clear that she didn't like you? Your NTA. Every adult in this situation sucks, and I'm sorry you have to live like this. It's not fair to you. I suspect their deal was that I'll be gone in a few years anyway. She hates her own children as well, so I don't know why my dad decided to be with her. Does your stepmom have kids? Yes, but they don't live here. NTA. Expecting you to fix the relationship problem the stepmother created is completely unreasonable. She's an asshole. So, frankly, is your father. If your dad is forcing you to buy your own food and not helping you with meals at all, that is very illegal in most states, and you might want to inform him of that. https://www.findlaw.com/family/emancipation of minors/how long do parents' legal obligations to their children continue. HTML. https www.findlaw.com/family/emancipation of minor/. How long do parents' legal obligations to their children continue? HTML. He gives me money to buy food for myself. NTA. The realer is your dad. NTA. But your dad sure is. He needs to step up for his kid. Also, the stepmom is an asshole for the sake of being an asshole, making the kid buy his own salt. Are you joking? A full-grown adult telling a high school-aged stepkid they need to fend for themselves. WTF is wrong with these people? NTA. The adults in your life have miserably failed you. Go forth and get the best revenge by living a good life and cutting them out as soon as you can. NTA. Your dad and stepmom are tar. Why is he letting her treat you this way? Some people pick their spouses over their kids because they don't actually value or care for their children. They can't ground you if they refuse to accept the responsibility of being a parent. You know, things like feeding you. Your dad can't claim right to discipline if he won't accept the responsibility to provide the bare necessities of life. NTA. NTA. But your father and stepmother are definitely assholes. How shitty of a parent do you have to be to allow your spouse to treat your child like that? NTA. How the hell is your father allowing her to do this? How is it okay for her to refuse to feed you in your own home? And how does your father think it's on you to do her favors because it would have gone a long way to improve our relationship? I have no answers for you, but damn, I'm sorry you're in this position. NTA. But your father is, and so is your stepmother. And I'ma be real with you, I'm a mandated reporter. If I knew more about you I'd report her and your father to CPS. It's his job at the very least to ensure you're eating and provided food. And him letting her do this to you is all kinds of wrong. I'm sorry both of your homes suck. For some reference, my former stepdad told me when I was 16 that it was neither his or my mum's responsibility to feed me and my brother. I told my mum what he said. She went apes **** on his ass. 3 months later she had bought him out of the house and broken up with him. The fact that your dad abides by her choice to neglect you is sickening. Absolutely NTA. Yes, it's terrible what happened to her sister and whatnot, but if she wanted help from you, she probably should've tried to not be terrible. It all worked out when she ordered pizza anyway. I have a feeling Op didn't get any of that pizza. NTA. If you can't eat her food, she should not eat yours. I'm sorry for you that your father had chosen someone who don't even want to be a mom. Edited. NTA. She reaped what she sowed. Of course it would have been the bigger thing to help her, but you are a teen and been wronged by her ever since she knows you. What did she expect? And why didn't your father stand up for you? He should have clearly told her that she cannot expect love and help from a person she'd wronged so badly. She's the adult. She should have been civil with you at least and threatened you decently. But she chose to treat you like an unwelcome intruder in her house. Not even like a roommate but worse. NTA. Your stepmom refusing to feed you is child abuse, and your father allowing it is enabling child abuse. You may want to look into emancipation. If you make your own money and can rent a place to live on your own, you can file paperwork at a courthouse to be considered a legal adult. The details of how to do this vary with jurisdiction. I'm not making enough yet. Oh hell to the no. NTA. What is wrong with your father? Then he's not stepping in here. You are a minor. You should not be buying your own food down to the freaking salt, which is petty as hell. I'm so sorry that your dad is not being the parent he should be and protecting you. Your stepmother fits in nicely with the Disney evil stepmothers.